What's going on, guys? Back at you guys with another presentation. I want to talk to you guys real quick about people who gonna come into your life once you start to thrive. This is what I want to talk about. People that come into your life once you start to do well, once they start seeing that, you climbing the ladder of success, once people start to see that you're doing well for yourself, once people see that you beginning to win, you beginning to shine, and then you have people that come into your life. Be wary of these people, because these people are opportunists, and they coming into your life to take advantage of you. You got a lot of people who are haters, too. They hate us because they see that if you was to elevate, they'll see you living good, and they don't ever see themselves living good, so they want to hate and rain on your parade. But people who come around when you start doing good in life, be wary of these people. Be wary of people that come into your life once you start to shine, because them same people, when you wasn't doing well, when things wasn't good with you, them same people wasn't around you. That go for family too. One thing a close buddy of mine that I talk to on the regular got me to understand, family members do not love you. I used to always want to believe family will always love you because y'all blood, You would think that blood was thicker than water, but no. Family members can secretly hate you. They could secretly despise you. They could secretly not even like you. They could think you an ugly piece of POS too, and you know what POS stand for. So I never wanted to believe that family could hate you, that they could be against you, that they could not like you, but it's very, very real. And I see it more than ever. So I just want to tell you guys, just be mindful of people that come into your life once you start doing well in life. People that come into your life when you shining, once you start to do well in life, be careful of these people, man. Because these people are fake, they frauds, and you can't trust them. I don't trust nobody no more. At 35 years old, I'm to the level where I don't trust people, because I know people are evil and they got the devil in them. And I've talked to a lot of devils in my life, had to cut a lot of devils off. Satan was working through them. Satan was in their head, telling them to say certain things. So you got to be careful, because it's a lot of devils out here, and the devil is in a lot of people. You just got to be mindful. That's why be very weary of people that come into your life once you start doing better in life, because there are some people, they won't be there when you're doing bad in life, but once you begin to shine, they want to come break bread with you. This is why I tell myself, even if I was wealthy, I would live as if I wasn't wealthy, because if you're wealthy, you don't want people to know what level you on. You don't want people to know that you're doing well, because if people know you're doing well, they can orchestrate a plan to take you out. So you don't want people to know you're doing well. When strong appear weak, when weak appear strong. I learned that from the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Brilliant book. That's something I live by. You got to be careful out here. And I had to even understand, and even talking to other people who in your same position in life, they could still turn on you. And it's crazy how somebody could be in a bad position and they'll still turn on you. So I just had to understand that, be mindful of people that come along once you start doing well in life. Once they start seeing you prosper, once they start seeing things work in your favor, now they want to be around you. And this is definitely for family members. I had to really get that in my head, because I see more than ever that family members do not care nothing about you. That's the number one thing I had to learn and get through my dome. Family don't love you. Just because somebody your cousin, just because somebody your brother, your aunt, your nephew, whoever, that don't mean they love you. They could secretly hate you, not even like you. This is why I had to get through my head, just because somebody a relative, don't think they love you. They could secretly despise you, could not even really want you around, but they're very good at putting on that facade. A lot of people have mastered the art of being fake and phony. This is why I say, when you begin to shine and do well in life, be very weary of the people you associate with. And you know, you know, because people are fake. They fake, and they very crafty. And you got a lot of people that come around you and want to break bread with you, and they want to be cool with you when they start to see you do well in life. And you got some people, since they don't have no life themselves, they want to get in your business, and they want to invade your privacy because they don't have a life. They don't have no life themselves, so they want to get in your business. I don't like people like that. Because you got some people, they life not worth nothing, and they want to get in your business. I can't stand nosy people. And you got a lot of nosy people out there. People who like to put their nose in other people's business. And women are very nosy. Women are extremely nosy. And one thing Benedictine the Truth got me to understand is that love is only an emotion that people feel when they value you. So if a person values you, then they'll attach positive emotions to you, so they will love you. Love is nothing more than an emotion. It's not something that is written in stone. Love is like the weather. If you don't make people feel a certain way, if you don't make their brains release a certain amount of dopamine, they're gonna hate you. So, Benedictine the Truth got me to understand that love is based on, conditions. It's an emotion. Love is an emotion that people feel when they got love. When it's an emotion that people feel when you make them feel a certain way. So if people, attach positive attributes to you, then they will love you. If people attach negative attributes to you, then they will hate you. And I just wanted to make this presentation just letting guys know, be careful of the people that come into your life once you start to succeed. Once you start to shine, once you start to climb that ladder of success, and you got people that want to come in your corner, people that want to break bread with you, be careful. Because you got a lot of leeches out there. And you got, it's plenty of people that act like they got love for you when they see that they can get something out of you. If a person see that they can gain something from you, if a person see they can use you, then they're going to want to be around you. So you just got to be careful for that. I just know that we live in a hell realm. This is a hell realm. I'm glad that Benedictine the Truth got me to see that. This is a hell realm. And, I used to want to believe that people did things out of the kindness of their heart. They don't. People don't do things out of the kindness of their heart. People have motives for everything. People have agendas for everything. And just know that, when people start to come around you and wanting to kick it with you and wanting to celebrate and drink champagne with you, just know they got an ulterior. They got an ulterior motive. They have a hidden agenda. Just know that. People don't do things out of the kindness of their heart. And I just wanted to let you guys know what the deal is about it, when it comes to this thing called life. It's a windy day out here, but just keep your eyes open. Be mindful when it comes to dealing with folks. And just know that people's hearts are not pure. People's hearts are black and cold. And if anybody trying to get close to you, if anybody trying to deal with you, just know they got a hidden agenda for why they doing what they doing. Wish I would have known that in my younger days. Would have saved me a lot of heartache and pain. But you guys have a good one. Talk to you soon. Happy Friday.